Hey YouTubers, how's it going? So, welcome back to my channel. So, since it's National Potato Day, I decided we could watch the baked potato recipe for you guys. So, enjoy the video. I'm going to play it. So, enjoy the recipe of baked potato.
Hi guys, I'm Laura Batali. On this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make a twice baked potato. I love these and they're great for a side dish for Thanksgiving or any holidays that might be coming up, or just as a side dish in general because they're that delicious. So let me take you over the ingredients so we can get started. You're going to need some potatoes that I roasted in an oven so that they're nice and tender. You're going to need some whole milk, some chopped bacon, some grated sharp cheddar, sour cream, finely chopped green onions, some butter, and salt and pepper. That's it. So easy and simple. Now for the potatoes, these are just baking russet potatoes that I cooked in a 400-degree oven, and they baked for around an hour or until they're fully softened and cooked through. And I just took them out of the oven, so these are going to just stay here for a few minutes until they cool just enough for me to handle them. So now, the first thing I need to work on, if I can get the stove on, is crisping up the bacon. Now in this little skillet, I'm just going to add my bacon, and I'm just going to cook that until it's nice and crispy. And at the same time, in this little back saucepan right here, I'm going to warm up my milk with the butter just until the milk is nice and warm and the butter is melted. It doesn't need to be boiling, and you don't want it to come to a boil. You just want it to be a nice simmer. So just keep an eye on both of these. And in the meantime, I'm just going to tidy up just a little bit. I'm going to just wait for these potatoes to cool a little bit longer. Just going to remove my bacon to a clean bowl with a slatted spoon because I don't want the bacon grease to go into the potatoes. So just going to get rid of that. My butter mixture is perfect. The butter's melted. The milk is nice and warm. I never recommend adding cold milk to a mashed potato ever, because what happens is it gives you that awful like wallpaper paste consistency, which I hate. I want my mashed potatoes to be perfect. Anything that has to go with mashed potato needs to be fluffy. It doesn't need to be that gluey consistency. So I've halved my potatoes, and now I'm going to scoop out the flesh. But you want to leave like a 1/4-inch border around, because that's going to keep your potato together. Otherwise, if you were to take the whole thing, it'd fall apart. So like that. See, there's a little border. That's what you want. So just continue to do them all. Once you have all the flesh in your bowl, you're just going to take a masher and mash this up. Now, I have to tell you, I am so passionate about potatoes. I love potatoes. I could eat them anyway. And I think that a good, really good twice baked potato has to have some kind of cheese in it, and it has to have something that just takes it from like just a regular baked potato, which is great with a little bit of butter and salt and pepper, to something that's really worth putting your time and effort into. So this, I think, is really delicious. But now, to my potatoes, want to season these really well with salt and pepper, because potatoes really need salt, because they don't really taste like a whole lot. And so I just can't wait to make these. I love, bacon, cheddar. Please, how bad can that possibly be? But I also do love Dutchess potatoes too, which I think I'm going to have to share with you guys soon. If you want to share what your favorite potato dish is down below, please feel free to. I'm always trying to get suggestions from you guys. That's what inspires me. I cook a lot, and a lot of the times it comes from you when I post on my Facebook, and then you guys say, "Oh, I wish you could make this," or "I wish you could make that." That's when I get into the kitchen and I start cooking up. So anyway, I'm adding my butter and milk mixture a little bit at a time, because you know what? Sometimes you may need the whole thing, and sometimes you may not. So it's really something that I would put a little bit at a time here, a little bit there, just to kind of get it to the perfect texture. That looks perfect to me. I'm going to add in some sour cream. I like the nice tanginess that it provides. Also going to add in some scallions. They're finely chopped. Some of this cheddar, not the whole thing. I'm going to just use some of that. And finally, the crispy bacon. And Now just stir everything together until everything is really nicely mixed. Awesome. So now you're just gonna take this mixture and spoon it into your little potato boat. And that's it. It's that simple and easy. Okay, so now that they're all filled, I'm just gonna scatter this cheese over the top. I know this is like really indulging a potato dish, but trust me when I tell you it is worth it. So just do your best to scatter it as evenly as possible because you never want to gyp anybody, or especially around the holidays. You want them to all feel like they're getting the proper respect they deserve. Okay, now I have the oven cranked up to 425, and I'm just gonna pop these babies in for 10 to 15 minutes or until the cheese is nice and melted and the potato mixture is nice and warmed all the way through. I'll show you what they look like when they're done. My potatoes just baked for 10 minutes, and look at me. I'm ready. These look so amazingly delicious. I just gotta get into one of these immediately. You should probably let them cool a little bit, but I'm gonna just go right in because I just can't take it. This looks so good. And I eat the skin and everything. Well, you know, before I roasted the potatoes, before I baked them, I did scrub them really well. So I will eat the skin as well. I love the crunchiness. I love it. I love it. I love it. It is so delicious. And I do understand that a lot of people are going to say, that's a really indulgent potato. It is, but it's the holidays. It's, you know, I don't eat like this every day, but it's the holidays, so I can. It's like the excuse. I'm going to get in for another bite. If you want this recipe, and I'm telling you, you need this recipe in your life because it is just divine, go to LauraInTheKitchen.com for the full recipe. I hope you enjoy spending time with me. I'm going to get back to eating. I've got company coming over, so I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Okay guys, so that is it for the baked potatoes recipe for the National Potato Day. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this recipe video. Be sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, and click the bell so you guys don't miss any of my YouTube videos. I see you in my next YouTube video. Peace out and see ya.